Now, that's $300 less expensive than before, and I know a lot of customers are going to appreciate that. You can configure many different, thousands of configurations on our online store, but here are 3 standard channel configurations that you'll find. At $16.99, it starts with a 2.53 gigahertz Core 2 Duo, 4 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, a 250 gigabyte hard drive, the NVIDIA integrated 9400M graphics, and all those features like the built-in battery and the SD card slot. At $19.99, you get a faster processor, 2.66 gigahertz, a bigger hard drive, 320 gigabytes, and now you get both the integrated and the discrete NVIDIA 9600 MGT, so you can choose even faster graphics or longer battery life. And the highest end channel configuration, $22.99, that's $200 less expensive than before. It's now 2.8 gigahertz, a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's an incredible configuration. So those are the new configurations of the 15-inch MacBook Pro. Now, of course, that joins the 17-inch, which also has that amazing built-in battery. And today, we're updating the configuration of that as well. It's also 2.8 gigahertz. It's also a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It retains express card slot because there are some specific solutions and customers have, for example, some high-end audio products. And that's now $300 less expensive than before. $24.99. And all of these, the new 15-inch MacBook Pros and the updated configuration of the 17, are shipping today. So the MacBook Pro is an amazing notebook computer. We make another unibody computer as well, a 13-inch aluminum design. And today, we're going to update that, too. The new 13-inch notebook has the same revolutionary built-in battery, and this is incredible. In a notebook this small and this thin and light, it also gets up to 7 hours of battery life. Again, 2 hours more than before, 40% more battery life, and yet it stays just as thin and just as light. And also, this 13-inch notebook gets that same incredible new high, vivid color, 60% greater gamut display. And if you look on the I/O on the side of it, there's that SD card slot as well. Now, this did not have an express card slot, so we really challenged the engineering team to make room to fit in that SD card slot, and they did it. Now, you're looking at this and you're saying, wow, it's got a lot of the cool features of the 15-inch MacBook Pro. At what point isn't this just a MacBook Pro? So we challenged the engineering team, let's go further. What other things can we add to just make it a MacBook Pro? So this new 13-inch notebook also can expand up to 8 gigabytes of memory. This new little 13-inch notebook can also have up to 500 gigabytes of storage, a 256 gig of SSD inside. And then a feature that I know many of our customers love about a MacBook Pro is the built-in LED backlit keyboard is now standard in it as well. So a lot of great features. Let's go back to that I/O. If you look a little further down past that SD slot, you're going to see something else we've put in there as well. Yeah. Because doesn't every MacBook Pro deserve FireWire 800? So with all of those features, just like the 15-inch, just like the 17-inch, it deserves the name MacBook Pro. Now, in every way, this is what you expect from a MacBook Pro, except one. Starts at just $11.99. Yes. Now, that's less expensive than the 13-inch aluminum MacBook it replaces. And that's amazing. So here's the standard channel configurations. Again, you can build even more in the store. At $11.99, you get a 2.26 gigahertz Core 2 Duo, 2 gigs of DDR3 memory, the integrated NVIDIA 9400M graphics, 160 gig hard drive, and all those great features like the long life battery and the SD card slot. At $14.99, 2.53 gigahertz, 4 gigs of memory, 250 gigabyte hard drive. So great configurations. And the new 13-inch MacBook Pro is available today. So that's a 13-inch. That really completes the MacBook Pro family, 13, 15, and 17-inch. New features, all amazing battery life, all backlit keyboards, the ability to expand. And they start at just $11.99, $16.99, and $24.99. Phenomenal pricing. It's the most affordable lineup we've ever had. Now, if you know some of the other things we've been up to lately, you know that just a week and a half ago, we updated the configuration of the white plastic 13-inch MacBook. So that has a slightly faster processor and bigger hard drive. So to complete the picture, we're also going to update the MacBook Air today as well, with some more aggressive configurations and pricing. Now, a 1.8 gigahertz, that's a faster processor for just $14.99. That's $300 less expensive than before. And if you like SSD, you can get a 128 gigabyte SSD config with a 2.13 gigahertz processor. That's $17.99. And if you looked where we were just before this keynote started, that's $700 less expensive than the previous configuration. So these notebooks, they already were so far ahead of the competition in so many ways, and they just leap even further ahead now. And one of the areas they're far ahead, and we're really proud of this, is being environmentally friendly as well. All of these notebooks, and no one else can say this, every MacBook Pro, every MacBook Air meets the stringent EPEAT Gold standard. That's really important for environmentally friendly design. And every one of them meets Energy Star version 5. That's the new version coming out this summer, and they already all meet that. And because of that, we're really proud to say this is the world's greenest lineup of notebooks. So great notebooks. Thank you. Amazing hardware, products that our customers really are going to love and appreciate. And what does it deserve? Great hardware deserves great software. I think this audience knows that better than anyone. Great software. So to tell you what's going on with Mac OS X, I'd like to invite up Bertrand Serlet. Thanks, Phil.
Good morning. Over the years, the feature set of Mac OS X has grown to an incredible portfolio. And our latest release, Leopard, is the most successful software product Apple has ever had, with features like cover flow in Finder, Quick Look, Time Machine. Our users really love it, and so does the press. It's by far the best operating system written for the vast majority of consumers. What a sharp contrast with what's been happening up north. Here's the press again. Vista has failed to catch on with mainstream computer users, while businesses have shunned it outright. Indeed, Microsoft has dug quite a big hole for themselves with Vista. And they're trying to get out of it with Windows 7. But underlying Windows 7, you have the same old technologies, DLLs, the registry, disk defragmentation. No end user should ever have to know about that. The user account control, that's the security subsystem that prevents your PC from being infested at the cost of tons of alerts. And in Windows 7, to address the alerts problem, even more complexity thrown upon the user. So that's Windows 7, same old technology as Vista. Fundamentally, it's just another version of Vista. We come out from such a different place. We love Leopard. We're really happy how it has turned out. We're proud of Leopard.